Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I should have uploaded this video on Tuesday, sorry, but school has resumed and I've been kind of busy, so I'll just be quick with this. This is a trade I took on GBP card on Tuesday. It was a sell trade, so the analysis behind the trade is not something that's special like that. We are out in bullish from this area. On Monday, the momentum died down and the market started giving this bearish vibe. And then on Tuesday, I was already looking to sell. It's 7 a.m. UK on Tuesday. As you can see, if you look at the market from this area right here, where the momentum died down, sorry, from this area right here, if you look at it to this area, you can see that it is giving this bearish vibe. So that means this momentum that it has been coming up with is about to die down. Sorry, it has died down already. So I was looking for sales. So the first thing I was looking for was my supply, which was right there. My supply, my liquidity. As you can see, I was actually not looking to take this trade because the closure below the liquidity area is not really that good. But when we had these candles closing below it, so I knew that it was valid. So that's my supply right there. A normal supply and demand trader, we actually mark their supply from area right here, and we'll be thinking this has stopped and they are not going to take the trade. So but there's a reason why my supply marking is from this area and not this area. So it is based off the strategy I trade. So if you want me to explain about that strategy, I can make a video on that. So yeah, that was the supply. That's my liquidity. So the next thing was that I waited for the market to close bearish. So the entry I had here was actually a flip, what we call a flip entry. That is, if the candle taps into the zone and turns bearish from the next 15 minutes of the 30-minute candle. That is, once a new 30-minute candle opens, this 30-minute candle opens, it tapped into the zone, then it started dropping, counting down from 30 minutes to 15 minutes. So once it has gotten to, let's say, 14 minutes and 50 something seconds remaining for the 30-minute candle to close, and it is turning bearish, so that means we are going to have a flip entry right there. So my entry was on this 5-4. My entry was on 5-4. Yeah. So my stop loss was just 1 pip above. It was 16.7. Right there. So my target was just the next supply right here. Sorry, the next demand right here. Actually, this strategy is a high risk to reward strategy, but my psychology to be holding trades for a very long time. It's not just who I am, so I just close at the next area, at the next level. So that was the supply. Sorry, that was the demand right there. So as you can see, the trade was, it almost went to SL at first right here, but then look at the reaction. This candle right here was the card CPI, and now look at what happened after that. The market just dropped for about 1:12. But most of the time we don't usually have this, but whenever the strategy plays out, we usually have some kind of this move. There are a lot of trades I've taken that has gone up to 1:12, 1:16, 1:10, but I would have closed that already because I don't have the psychology to be holding trades that long. So I just closed out right there. And there was this trade I took on AGD JPY. You guys can see I posted this video too. This video right here, but this trade stopped me out. My TP was supposed to be around this area, which was for 1 is to 4.5. But look at what the market went for. 1 is to 15. Can you imagine? Not even 1 is to 15. If you drag it up, 1 is to 20. You can see. But this doesn't happen all the time. So if I say I should be targeting this kind of RR, most of the time I'm going to be getting this reversal that will probably be hitting me out of the market, and so that's why I just tend to close at the next level instead of holding trades for a very long period. So I took this trade right here too. This was actually not a really good trade I was supposed to take on a normal day, but I don't know, we make mistakes, you get. So the one candle liquidity was right here, a demand. The reason why I entered was because we had 2 bullish closure indicating that there are buyers in this area. So then, as you can see, immediately they got stopped out. Then the market stepped into this zone right here and it closed bullish. So my entry was on this candle. My stop loss was 1 pip below, and I take profits. This trade could have actually passed me my phase 1. My take profit was at the next supply. So because most of the time market will get to that area and it will just drop back. So it was a 1 is to 7, but I was supposed to close out at somewhere around 1 is to 5 or so, somewhere around there. But then you can see what happened. I got stopped out and it reversed and it take profit. So yeah, that was the 2 trades I took. Yeah, you can see the GBP card I made $114 on the AUDJPY. The reason why my risk is high, is very high on the AUDJPY, because I was risking $45. The GBP card I risked $30 also. So it was because I was already up 2% on my account. I was already up 2%, so I just increased the risk to 0.9, because I've been risking 0.6, 0.65 since I've been in drawdown from -8%. I was at -8% last 2 months, and let me show you guys. I was at -8% for the last 2 months. I was at -8%. You're gonna see right here. Yes, you can see August. It was even it was -7%, but I knew that I was close to blowing this account. But then when I started following my rules and actually applying what I'm supposed to be doing, so you can see all these red days, most of them are mistakes that I'm going to try not to make anymore. So, and the reason why I had a lot of red days here was because I was trading the 30 minutes and the 5 minutes together on this 5K account. So I was trading 2 time frame on this 5K, and I'm supposed to take only 2 trades for a day. So I planned on getting another 5K to trade only the 5 minutes. Then this one will be for only the 30 minutes. So you can see this month here, when I actually started trading only the 30 minutes on this strategy. So only the 30 minutes on this account. Only the 30 minutes on this account. So the first day, that's plus 1.3. The next trade plus 2.48. Then I had a loss. The minus 0.44% was actually a mistake I got into GBP card trade, which was not valid. So when I realized it was not valid, it was too late already. So I just had to close for that loss. Then the next one was the GBP card I took on Monday and on Tuesday, and then the next one was the AUDJPY trade. That was the loss. You can see 0.94%, close to a 1% risk. So yeah, I'm going to be risking 1%. Since I've gotten to 2%, I'll be risking 1% throughout until I pass this account. So yeah, last month I made 5.4%. Then this month it was about 3.3%. If I wasn't in drawdown by now, I would have passed the account already. So, but we go again, we keep pushing. So yeah, that's about it. If you want me to explain my strategy, I can make a new video about that I'm going to explain the details and everything about it. Yeah, so see you guys in the next one.